Reading. I'm down with that. I'll be called that. I was thinking I need a new name besides Fox anyway, so that could work. So first, since we have limited time this morning, I'm gonna do Woody's reading first. I don't know the question, so I'm just gonna do a general reading, and then when he comes in, I'll read for that specific question. First, I have incense now. Thank you for coming to the pre-roll last night. It was so weird on Fridays, but I'm pretty sure it's just because it's the first day. I also, if I have time, wanted to read about the why are all the planes crashing and stuff. But first, I'll do already. It is 222 today, so. Yeah. Do I have an echo? Because I have my computer and I hear the music. No?
They might hear the music echo. It's not a real.
I lowered the computer. I have to make a bag for these tarot. I don't know what happened. I think the box was just one of those shitty tiny cardboard boxes that like is no bigger than the card. Because I don't think it came with a booklet. So I need to make a bag for this. I'll do charms. What? Lucky. It's probably like 80, 90 degrees too, which is not fair. Yeah. Should I use these? No. I added some herbs at the bottom for like good energy inside this cauldron. I don't have numbers. See, that's some herbs that came out. I think it's mugwort and no, 6. It's still early probably, that's why. SY or YS for Woody. Sorry if I have the voice of Estelle, I just woke up. Let's see. Forgot if I could shuffle these. I don't know. We'll see now. Oh, yeah. Kind of. Nope. Like all the backs of the cards are the same, but I usually choose it by like, I don't know. Sometimes they just look different, and then that's the card I pull, even though they don't. Only one from this one too, I think, right? Yeah. And see, I said I think that's it, and then I was like, wait, no. I was looking at one that looked like I needed it. Let's see. He has a lot of tarot. Maybe you could make a banner that says Woody's reading. Somebody comes in. Thank you. I wanted it to be more like energetic and like funny, but I think it's because we had the show today. But new day, new format. We'll be experimenting how it is next time. He fell off. He said, I think it's because the show. He thinks it's the day. I think it's because of the show. Okay, let's flip them. Okay. First is Three of Pentacles. Well, let me upright first for you guys. It's upside down. So, consulting my oracle. I'm still learning the cards, so I need a bit of reminders. It says it's a good card, but not time to slack off. That one. And this one, let's see. Knight of Pentacles. No, Knight of. Got two Pentacles and then two Major Arcana, which is interesting. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so far these two cards are about money, but that's just because it's Pentacles. Not always is it about money. Then the two Major Arcana. I don't like that the two Major Arcana are upside down, but it's probably a good thing. Let me see. It is 20. I think that's the world. Yeah. So this is, no, it's Judgment. It's a cat looking up into the stars and seeing another cat in the constellations. Kind of reminds me of Lion King when Simba sees Mufasa. Which basically is like what it is. But it was reversed, so. The Judgment card is still very often a card about jumping to conclusions as well as decisions and judgments which are too hastily made. If you are prone to such things, it's a clear signal to slow down and give things more thought. Give people more chances. It can be a time of spiritual awakening. This card in any configuration, reversed or upright, does not mean you need to judge someone or something, particularly when judgment is reversed, the decision has already been made. Okay. And it's just interesting that this one is don't be too hasty. And that one was about money. Take care of the little things. That one is. Hold on. And the last one is reverse chariot, which we had that in a reading before. And what is it? Yeah, it's about movement, even when it's reversed. Change and where you or someone close needs to change their heart or mind. Okay, let's see. So that's that. And then that, and then this, and this. And then Kenna's is about opening the way. That's the room. So it's like a doorway. An owl for wisdom. Same with the fire in the book. It's all about like wisdom and messages. Then you got Heart's Home, Hawthorn Tree, which is a fairy tree. I got that in a reading for myself yesterday. So it was a bit hard to interpret, but I think it was kind of similar to this card, Fortitude, Lady's Mantle, which you got. Because of the tree branches around it. Hold on, I just had to focus. Focus. There's tree branches all around. There's a path in the middle. Like how this has, well, it's supposed to be the elements on the side, all four of the things. But it's still kind of similar. And then YS, I'll let you interpret that. It could be yes even, but I think I would have got the E. It could be someone's initials. It could be a business name. Where's my stuff? Cannot. Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. For this owl, the acquisition of wisdom, knowledge, and insight has been the owl's forte since the beginning of time. They have sharp eyes that can see in the dark what others need light to perceive. The companion of many goddesses across many cultures, the owl is the holder of occult secrets. For the unaware creature, they are fearsome. Kenos has the bright energy of fire and the illuminating torch. It represents the search for truth and knowledge and a burning creative drive. In a reading, Kenos speaks of artistic and technical ability in honing your craft. So that's kind of what this one was saying. The Three of Pentacles is about. It's about work. It's not the time to slack off. So I think regarding work or a business idea, it's saying don't slack off. Like keep working on your idea. I think it's an idea because the Three of Pentacles is reversed, and also the owl has a torch. So it's kind of like a light bulb going off. I don't see it as like a physical thing. I I don't think it's a metaphor either, because there's so many pentacle cards. So it's grounded. It might be like a job you already have. Let me see. Yeah. So this is the success will directly be based on like how much work you do. It's not gonna like come out of nowhere. That's why it's reversed. So it's like keep working on. I'd say I don't know if it's an idea or what. I think it's kind of like a side project or a side idea. I don't know. Hold on. That and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, hold on. Both of these. Let me erase this. Both of these are literally saying keep working hard in the normal way. Like don't do anything like don't be a maverick, it says here, but don't do anything, what's the word?
Drastic.
Not drastic, not out of pocket, but like innovative. Don't do anything that like isn't already proven to work. You know? So don't try and get creative. Just keep working hard. Is basically what these are still telling you. Like the same old is gonna get you there. You if that means like putting the time in and stuff like that. You know?
He has not cut back on YouTube. Said yesterday he worked
Really?
so hard.
He said he had to cut back on
Said
YouTube.
Shane Guns straight.
Oh, so that could be it. I do feel it's about a job.
Post many videos like this is very busy with work.
So that's
He said yesterday, no, he seems so Monday for work.
yeah.
40 hours in 4 days.
Yeah, so this is literally like about really hard work and keeping at it. And like this cat is on a goat in a field. The black and white is about balance too, so I would say avoid burnout, but you're going at such a like steady like not slow, but steady pace that I think you're good with that. Like you know by now how to avoid burnout, you know. But both of them relate to work. And this is like a good sign. It's just dependent on how much you're working. And let's see. Judgment reversed. Jumping to conclusions if it comes to things clear. Signal to slow down and give things more thought. Could be like give things more thought. Oh, let's see. Says don't jump to conclusions if others make a decision for you. When you draw reverse judgment, know that things may be changing at work. If you want to keep this job as long as possible, behave as though you know every moment you're there, you're being watched. It's an important time to put in extra effort, which is literally what this is saying. So both these cards are saying put in extra effort, which, for what I've heard, you are. If you've been trying hard and doing your best, your efforts are very likely to pay off. Yeah, so I'd say mostly this stuff's about work. Let me see. Yeah, and look at this. It's the same cat from the other card. So it's kind of saying the same thing. That one right here, the gray one. Well, maybe even that other one, the other gray. Looks like this one. in here. It's hard to see, but he's right there. So usually when that happens, I just combine the meanings. How about putting in extra work both for these for reverse? So I think like it's also like the focus is all on that right now because both of these are like reversed, and I put them like that. I think it's like the only thing that matters right now is working really hard. And I think this is kind of like, that's the way. It's the time tested true way, is just nose to the grindstone. Is that the phrase? Because it's like that's the wise thing to do. Then chariot first. The pre-roll's an institution. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Just like announce it more, and then people will come on the new time. That was a reference to a comment, not to the reading.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reverse chariot chariot's still about movement, but when it's in reverse, it could feel like you're moving a lot but going nowhere. So it just basically says to have direction and purpose and why you're working so hard. Like, keep this in mind at all times, which also kind of goes with this like owl. It's like this is what you know to do, but just know why you're doing it. Kind of what I got. Yeah, so it says your ideas are good and you're right to be enthusiastic about them, which I guess would be working hard. But it may point to a tendency to push too far too fast. However, you cannot expect others to be at the same speed as you are. I don't think that one applies. I think it's just like you're on the right path. Like it's right to do this, but just keep in mind the purpose, so that you have like what's it called?
So a great power comes great responsibilities.
Yeah, kind of. It's more like forgot what I was gonna say or how I was gonna word it. It's more just like you're turning the car on and driving around, but like, where are you going? When you get in the car, you already have the destination in mind. I don't know if you do right now, or you don't have the bigger pictures of the word I was saying. Like, just keep that in mind. Now these two. It's already 10. I have to just have half hour left. 88. What's cool about these cards is that it's annoying that the book is like literally a whole book, but they have the page numbers on the cards. Okay. Lady's Mantle. So it says Fortitude. Lady's Mantle. It says Lady's Mantle will be there when you're ready to wrap a blanket around her shoulders, call in her protection, and enter the dark forest. She whispers, "You can make it through this lifetime. Your soul is whole, and no matter what pains or abuse the physical world throws at you, you have integrity of spirit." She's particularly wise in cases of trauma, murmuring the names of the roads that would carry you through and out of those dark woods. Lady's Mantle doesn't demand, she waits, knowing you'll find both bravery and fortitude within. She never loses faith in your strength, and with her help, neither will you. That kind of is like That's kind of like goat because of strength. Leaves. Hold on. There's like rituals and meditations about the cards, so I'm trying to decipher like a message instead of the whole ritual. That's cool. So this one is about saying playing the and then card, or playing the and then game, where it's like you manifest, or you don't manifest, you think of your biggest fear and then you say and then, like if it happens, like say your biggest fear and then you tell yourself and then, like if it happens, and then what do you do? And you just keep playing that until you're okay with the situation. If it happens, not gonna say it happens, and you're not manifesting anything if by doing that. It's just like a good exercise to play so that you can, it's like knowing you can get out of the woods, which is why the path is out there right into the sun. You're going through the dark scary woods out into the light, which could be explaining why you're working so hard. This is very much the phrase nose to the grindstone. So you're I don't know if you were or feel like you are in like a dark forest full of scary thoughts or fears or situations, but you know, as the owl knows everything, you know that the way to get out is through hard work. Just keep in mind your purpose, and that's how you'll find your way out. It's basically all those we're saying together. Now this one is 64. Okay. So it says Hawthorne is, well, it's saying, it was just saying that like back then, like we believed in like spirits and gods in every like nook and cranny of the environment, and how we gave offerings to maintain the connection between spirit world and matter, physical reality. And it's not saying to go out and leave offerings, but it's basically saying keep a conduit between spirit and matter. So I don't know if that's religion, a belief, but I think it could be just the purpose for why you're working so hard. That could just be the conduit. Like if you're not a spiritual person, I know you kind of are, because 222 you said is your angel number. So I think it's just to have direction and remember that like you are connected to all things, unless that sounds too woo-woo for you. And it's like you're connected to a purpose. You're grounded in the reality, like your family's you're grounding to reality, but then you have to have that spiritual. I feel like everyone needs a spiritual aspect to their lives. And whatever that looks like for you is whatever it looks like for you. It could just be a moral code instead of like a religion or spirituality. Or it could literally just be goals. But it's about home. It could just be, since it's saying about home and the heart's home, I think that's just like your purpose for grinding, which is, I think it's the incense getting in my mouth, in my throat. Do you have a drink? I need liquids. It's my fault for putting an incense right here. Yeah, I just think I just think it's about that. And if you see this and need like more, if it's about something completely different or you want a different reading, just comment when you come in, Woody. But I could read about a different aspect. But I think I just did a general reading because I didn't know your question. Yeah, I'm not. It's just literally right next to me. It's right here. And this is like the most powerful like incense I've accidentally got. I'm very annoyed by it. I wanted just plain frankincense. And I saw frankincense and myrrh. I was like, oh, I don't want myrrh. Then I got this one that says frankincense, but it's one of those like, I don't know. It just smells like a hippie store. It doesn't smell like frankincense at all. So I'm annoyed by the incense. But yeah. So I think that's it for Woody. And then just keep an eye out for YS, whatever, or SY. YAS. YS. I don't think it's the word yes after reading everything, so it's probably a name of someone, a place. Yeah. So that's it. You can take the banner off for what do you know? Yeah. So same time says he wants no more readings because I scared him last time, right? So I'll read for the airplanes. And then I'll get off. Because we gotta get ready. I like just using these two decks, so I don't think I'll do that again. Yeah. I'll do this too, why not? I'm not going to use the Dragon Wisdom because that won't make any sense for this. I didn't feel that Woody needed these. I'm not going to do initials because it's such a like broad subject. I don't think we would know. Yeah, so I was like, I was wondering how to word it. Should I be like, is it aliens? Is it mankind? Like, are we making mistakes or something? You know? Hold on. One card for you? Okay. Yeah. I'll do tarot for you. No. I'll do this. I'm consulting my Oracle, ChatGPT, about how I should word the question for the plane stuff. Oh, I like that. What unseen forces or influences are contributing to these plane crashes? That's the idea. Okay, let me do one for same time. You go keep his comment up. These are nice cards, so you won't get scared. Huh, look, I accidentally. That's funny. Does that mean I put it? No. No, these don't have tower in it. These are herbal cards. I feel like it's this one. Yes. Sweet Violet, Inner Sanctum. Do you want charms too? I'll do charms. Sweet Violet. So here's a card. Come on. Come on. It sometimes focuses. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Destro's necklace. Sorry, I'm obsessed with that necklace. Sweet, sweet Violet sings of sun and springtime, carpeting meadows and lawns with lush purple petals. But this glorious show is mere flirtation. Her true abundance comes in autumn. Quietly and with little fanfare, she shares her seed with the earth, setting the stage for next spring's performance. Violet has no trouble separating public from private. She knows both have their place and season. She's the gossip column socialite who quietly works at Soup Kitchen on Wednesdays, knowing his life's most important work isn't always done in the public eye. Inner sanctum, the card is. So. Let me see. Honor the truths being born within you. Create an altar to your inner sanctum. Okay, so that's interesting. It's about not being too open, not being too public, not sharing everything. It said it's okay to wear a mask if you know what's under the mask. So, separating public from private life, taking time to retreat. But it's not retreat because, like, they can coexist. Yeah, it's just more like said nurturing your inner sanctum. So whether that's like a day or time where you take time just for you, or to work on a different project entirely, or I don't know. I think it's not about retreating. It's about making space for yourself, making time for yourself and things you don't want to share with people. It's not necessarily people, it could just be no one outside of your family you want to share with. It could just be doing something for that. Also, I just got the like example. It's like doing something fun but not taking a photo for Instagram for it. You know, like not needing to. Which I feel like is hard for a lot of people, especially content creators, to do something. It's like, oh, I should film this, oh I should. But no, then you're not fully enjoying it. You're focused on filming. So it's saying like nurture either a hobby or time or learn how to do things just for yourself, like for your eyes only kind of thing.
Maybe like get back to work on fire.
Oh, he was supposed to do that? Yeah. But like don't document the process.
No,
Don't tell anyone you're doing it. Like just do it.
Work.
Just work, he said, yeah. Same time says as usual you're on the money, kid. Yay. So yeah, inner sanctum. That could also just mean like making your like a room like your inner sanctum, where it's like no one goes here, I don't film here, whatever. This is where I do my work, kind of thing. So it could be like, no, I don't know. I was gonna say it's like how you scheduled out film, like live streaming. You should schedule out time to work on set projects. He said your diorama, so I didn't know that. But yeah. I hope that helps. Now let's read for these planes. I got like 15 minutes left. So there's 4 different questions I can ask apparently. What unseen forces or influences are contributing to these plane crashes? What is the underlying energy surrounding recent aviation incidences? Warnings or lessons? What can be learned from these crashes on a collective level? Future outlook. How might aviation safety evolve in the near future? I don't care about that one. I want to learn those 3 questions, so I could just do 3 cards. So the first question, why is this so bad? I don't even know how those got over there. I don't remember. This one's cool. It's got mushrooms. I'm wearing mushroom earrings. Okay, so the first question is, what unseen forces or influences are contributing to these plane crashes? That, to me, is the coolest question. Okay, and then what is the underlying energy surrounding recent aviation incidents? What is the underlying energy? And warnings or lessons? What can we learn? Four of Cups. King of Wands reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Wishful thinking. So this is a cat. It's got really pretty trees behind it. It's sleeping, but it has... Oh, it's not sleeping. It has its eyes open. Right? And there's a sea turtle bringing another cup, but he already has 3 cups. Thank you. You too, yeah. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, definitely catch replay to see what the hell about these plane crashes. Be sure that you're counting your blessings. Don't spend so much time. It's saying that the focus is not where it should be. Yeah, because literally the cat is like looking at this cup the sea turtle just bought. I was like, bro, you got 3. How many do you need? You know? So that's like distractions. That's what the actual card meaning is. So I asked ChatGPT, like, it gave me the question, so I'm just giving it the cards I got for each question. Oh, yay, thank you. I mean, you're welcome. But also thank you for coming. Glad to help. Yeah, so literally 4 of Cups is about complacency, missed warnings, failure to act on important information. So in the context of plane crashes, it could be ignored warnings, human error and fatigue, systemic neglect, maintenance or regulatory oversights, and apathy toward innovation, resistance toward improving stuff. I think it's just about distractions. What people are distracted, I don't know. I don't know if it's in their own lives or like stuff's happening that they're distracted with. Like one plain thing I heard was like a recording. They were saying that like, oh, this, it sounded like the pilot was talking to someone else was talking while the pilot was talking. So I don't remember what flight that was, but or if it's even real, honestly. So yeah, that's that one. The unseen forces or influences is distractions or ignoring stuff. I'm not doing a specific incident. I'm just doing in general. Then King of Wands reversed. for the question energetic patterns, which is what is the underlying energy surrounding recent aviation incidents? It's King of Wands reversed. Arrogance, poor leadership, reckless decision making, which goes a lot with ignoring what you should be focusing on. Oh, thank you for the little banner, babe. Overconfidence or ego, lack of vision, impulsive or reckless actions, or loss of control. The leadership might be struggling to maintain authority, or manage crisis effectively. Rush decisions, cutting corners, prioritizing profit over safety. A lot of what I feel like I've been hearing in the news.
True.
Yeah. And then, but this is really interesting. Reversed Wheel of Fortune. Or the question, what can be learned from these crashes? That's interesting. I don't like when major arcana are reversed, and this is not really a good one to be reversed. Is a major red flag. It says this card represents bad luck, fate turning against us, and cycles of misfortune repeating. It also suggests that these crashes are not just random. So it says they're not random, which is interesting because, like, the energy could be random, like people not paying attention, people not caring enough. But I guess because of that, we have karmic repetition. The same mistakes are being made over and over again. Loss of control or instability in the industry. It warns us against assuming things will just work out. Or it could be the universe is sending signs that are not being taken seriously. So, past actions are catching up, leading to preventable disasters. This card warns that if lessons aren't learned, misfortune will continue. It says, let's pull a different card to see how to break the cycle. Yeah, I knew that Wheel of Fortune reverse would be really good. What is this? 9 of Cups reversed. Another cup. This card is often called the wish card, but when reversed, it indicates that these things may not go as hoped, especially if the underlying problems are ignored. There may be a false sense of security. So it says if it's fixed, like if all of a sudden they say, "Oh, it's all good, we're good," I wouldn't trust that. Could be profit being prioritized instead of like safety, and shortcuts are being made. Could be, so regulatory bodies, airlines, manufacturers may make reassurances without truly fixing the core problems. This could point to public outcry, lawsuits, or a loss of trust in air travel completely, which I feel like this reading didn't tell us anything we didn't already know. I think a lot of times we just want to be like aliens or secret government stuff, but it could literally just be like maybe the time for, I'm not saying the time for air travel's over. I'm just saying maybe it's time to look into or invest in other modalities of transportation. I don't know, because there's like interesting things happening in the world, like that anglerfish coming up from the deep to see the sun, and it was black, so it's like secrets from the dark coming up, being exposed to the light, and the like stuff falling out of the sky. It's like messages. It's like a lot of stuff is like right in our face. It's interesting times we're living in. But so I'd say it's mainly just like, I think maybe they're getting too lackadaisical with planes in general, like manufacturers, airports. I don't know. I don't know if that now means it's going to be like a whole bunch of, well, it says if the lessons aren't learned, people are just going to avoid air travel completely. Not completely. Obviously, no one can avoid it completely, but that's what I'm saying. Another transportation is going to like start taking over. Yeah. What is your conspiracy theory? Oh, he says that it's probably, we're just going to start traveling by drone. Because, like, those have never fallen. Those have been up in the sky for blah, blah, blah. They're going to be like, yeah, drones are safer than planes. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, they said the drones were looking like small cars. Which means it's enough for people to be in it.
I'm just trying to think. I'm thinking that the reason you're seeing them is because they're testing them and they're trying to get you used to them, because eventually they're going to be another means of transportation.
Yeah, that does make sense. That could be it.
That's why they're not. That's why there's no worry.
Yeah, they're not. They don't care. I think planes maybe like microwaves, and drones are the air fryer.
That's what,
like they still work, they're still good for certain things, but like air fryers are kind of better, you know? I think that's what might be happening, where it's like drones might be better than planes. Or they're trying to get there. Because like they don't seem to be some kind of new vehicle. I'm not saying it's drones, but like they're like the care in planes has been so not there that no one really gives a shit. And they're just repeating it because no one's caring. I don't know if that's because stuff in the industry, like maybe they're not being paid enough, maybe they're working too long hours, maybe shortcuts are being too easily made because of how long planes have been a thing. We're just like, oh, in the grand scheme of history, like accidents are not that much, but now when they're all of a sudden like this, it's like, okay, so whatever you've been doing is catching up on you. So it's like it might be time for something else. So yeah, I'm sorry it wasn't aliens, guys. I was kind of hoping for aliens. But that is all for today because we have to go. Enjoy your 222 days. I know. But it is 222, a lucky angel number. So that is all for today. I'll see you guys. I think Monday I have another reading, right? Mystic Mondays at 2, I believe. Yeah. So I'll see you for another reading on Monday. Bye.